Hello friends, so today we'll be beginning with a new lesson in your science 1 um, of standard 10th, which is chemical reaction and equation. It is a very important lesson, so we'll be handling it for the next 2 to 3 sessions, and then we'll conclude the session. Then we'll conclude the lesson. So let us begin. So basically, this lesson is divided into 4 parts. First one, chemical reactions. Second one, rules of writing chemical reactions. Third one, balancing a chemical equation. Fourth one, types of chemical reactions. So first of all, we'll be beginning with the introduction and chemical reactions. So let us begin. So here at the beginning only you will be having some 2 to 3 questions. For example, this one: what are the types of molecules of elements and compounds? What is meant by valency of elements? What is the requirement for writing molecular formula of different compounds? And one more, here it is given that how are the molecular formula of compounds written? These would be the some questions which you will be needed to answer, and then the some 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 information about the lesson would be given. For example, here it is given that in earlier standards we have seen how compounds are formed by chemical combination of elements. We have also learned that driving force behind formation of chemical bond is to attain an electronic configuration with a complete octet. The atoms attain a complete octet by giving, taking, or sharing electrons with each other. Now, chemical reaction. We'll begin with this topic, chemical reaction. So, what does chemical reaction mean? First of all, introduction as always. So the interest is that some of the scientists of 18th and 19th century carried out fundamental experiments on chemical reaction. They proved from their experiments that during chemical reaction, composition of the matter changes, and that change remains permanent. So what here it is given that in 18th and 19th century, some scientists carried out some experiments. Basically here it is written as fundamental experiments, but some experiments they carried out on chemical reaction. From their experiments they proved it out that during a chemical reaction, the composition of the matter, it changes fully, and that change remains for the whole life, and it is not reversible, it's irreversible, means it's permanent. On the contrary, during physical change, only the state of matter changes, and the change is often temporary in nature. So here what they said that in the case of physical change, the state of matter does not only does the state of matter change, and there is no change in the composition of the element, and the change is also said to be temporary, as in nature, as it can be reversed after a several interval of time. So now here a table is given which says that we have to divide it into physical change and chemical change. So here, transformation of ice into water, it is physical change, as water can again be turned into ice. Cooking of food, it's a chemical change, as you can't again convert the cooked vegetable into raw vegetable after cooking it. So it is a permanent change, it is an irreversible change, so it is a chemical change. Ripening of fruit, see, you would have seen that when you have mangoes, when you consume mangoes, they are fully means yellow, means they are fully ripened, and you cannot convert them again into green mangoes which were raw mangoes. So that's what here it is told. Milk turned into curd, see, when you make dahi, means when you make curd out of milk, you can convert the milk into curd, but you cannot convert the dahi or the curd into milk again. So next, evaporation of water, see, you can convert water into vapor, but you cannot convert the vapor again back to water. Sorry, you can convert the vapor again back to water. So it is a it is a reversible change, so it is a physical change. Now, digestion of food in stomach. See, food once consumed, it is digested, so it is an irreversible change, as when that food is converted into particle, it cannot be again reconverted into food again. So size reduction of naphthalene balls exposed to air. See, when you would have seen that that white naphthalene balls, they are used to mainly stay keep your dresses safe from mouse, etc. So when they are exposed to air, they slowly and steadily they reduce in size, and at a point of time they fully become small. So which proves that they cannot be converted back again to naphthalene balls, as they mainly we say that they evaporate. So one evaporated thing can't be again converted to its basic form, basically in the case of naphthalene balls. So staining of Shahbadi and Kadapa tiles by lemon juice. See, when you there's some speciality of Shahbadi or Kadapa tile. When you stain it by lemon juice na, its chemical properties change by whole, so you cannot again reconvert it into its basic form. That's what is the problem with the Shahbadi or Kadapa tile. And the last one is that breaking of a glass object on falling from height. See, whenever for example your watch, when you throw it from a height, definite height, it comes down and breaks. So its glasses basically break into small pieces, and they get spread here and there, so you cannot again join them and again make that definite hard, what do we call it, glass again. So that's the problem with it. Hence it is also a chemical change. Although a physical change has taken place, means its physical what do we call it, bonding has broken, its physical appearance has changed, means from a definite circle it has converted into broken parts. But what you saw was that you were not able to convert that broken pieces of glass again back to the definite basic glass, which was a circle type, which is used in your watches. So friends, that was it for today. Today we learned the basics of chemical reaction. In the very next lecture we will be learning some definite definitions, some of the properties, etc. of chemical reaction. So it's a long way to go. So thanks for watching. Do like the video, share with your family and friends, and also subscribe to our channel. You can put in your questions down below in the comment box. We'll help you to find the solution of your problem. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.